So today we will know about reverse psychology. So reverse psychology is a persuasion technique where a person encourages someone to do the opposite of what they actually want them to do, assuming the person will rebel and choose the original desired action. This method plays on human tendencies to resist control or defy instructions. For example, telling a children, you probably can't finish your vegetables may lead to them to prove you wrong by eating them. The effectiveness of reverse psychology depends on the personality and context, as it can backfire if the person sees through the tactics. So, what is reverse psychology? Now we will learn one by one by examples in easy language. So, first definition. So, reverse psychology is when you suggest the opposite of what you actually want someone to do, hoping they'll do what you really want. Okay, so what you really want, and you are telling to do opposite thing to them because of rebellion action, or to show or to prove themselves, they'll do against you. So for example, telling a child you probably can't clean your room by yourself to make them want to prove they can. Second, works on rebellion. It works because people sometimes like to do the opposite of what they are told, especially if they feel controlled. So nobody wants to be controlled, everybody wants to be liberated and independent. So they do on that way. For example, if you say don't touch that toy, a child might touch it because they feel curious or rebellious. So that's the reason. Third, encourages independence. So it encourages independence, like when someone feels like they are making their own choice, they are more likely to do what you actually want. For example, I don't think you are ready for this task might push a person to prove you wrong. Okay, so the another point, best for stubborn people, like reverse psychology works well on people who tend to resist direct instructions, like who rebel on every action, who always resist. For example, telling a stubborn friend you won't like this new food might make them try it just to prove you wrong because of the resistance or rebellion, or to prove themselves or prove ourselves wrong. So the another point should be could be creates curiosity. It can make people curious about why they shouldn't do something, which leads them to explore it. For example, saying you wouldn't want to read that boring book can make someone want to read it just to check. So it is that. Now sixth point is not always ethical. Sometimes it can feel manipulative, so it's important to use it carefully and only in harmless situations. For example, using reverse psychology to trick someone into doing something they don't want might damage trust. So it is based on trust, and it it will affect trust issues, or it will create trust issues if don't handled properly. Or the another point is common with kids. Parents often use reverse psychology because kids like to show they can do things themselves. For example, a parent says, I bet you can't finish your homework quickly, and the child tries to prove they can. Eighth point is uses reverse thinking. You tell the person that opposite of what you want, which makes them think they are deciding for themselves. For example, you'll never be able to run a mile in under 10 minutes. Can push someone to try harder because it is a challenge now. So human takes challenges very personally and very, take it in on ego. Works on ego. Yeah, ninth point is it can appeal to someone's pride or desire to show their abilities. For example, you can't handle this challenge might push someone to prove their capability. Now, last point could be it can backfire sometimes. If someone realizes you are using reverse psychology, if they understands your trick, then they might do exactly what you don't want. So it is not foolproof. For example, like if someone's observation and maturity level or intelligence level is that much high, who can observe or understand your trick and your psychology, then the person would not trap in your um, you know uh, thing which you want them to do. So for example, if you say don't help me with this task and the person knows you are using reverse psychology, they'll might still not help. But you are saying this by the mindset they will help you after saying don't help me. So that's the trick. So in short, in summary, reverse psychology works by getting people to do what you want by suggesting the opposite. But it's important to use it wisely. Like, lastly, I also have a example. Like, suppose there is a mother and a child. So child is rebellion and resist and uh, don't want to drink milk. Then mothers uses reverse psychology without telling them obviously. So she said that from now on I can't give you milk or you will never get milk ever. Then child is on aggressive mode and rebellion mode. Then he says, how dare you to don't give me milk, I'll definitely drink the milk. Then mother says, then if you have guts to drink, then uh, drink drink this milk. I'll broke your bones and I'll kick you out from my home. But children or child is on the rebellion mode. See, uh, he still resist. And but then mother says, okay, drink, let me see how you can drink. Then child go and prove his mother wrong by drinking milk. Then everything is done. The mother uh, is laughing in her mind. So this is the explanation of reverse psychology. Sorry for the weak grammar. I am learning nowadays. So my speaking English is not that much good. I can understand English, uh, almost everything, but there is a difficulty in speaking. But I heard many times that practice makes a man perfect and we should not ashamed by practicing. So I am on my way. So that's all about on today's video. In today's topic we will meet with another video and another topic. Thank you.